Ocean Victory is pulling away from the port in Vancouver. We're underway. Everybody, how you doing? We are sailing this week with American Queen Voyages, and this is their expedition ship, Ocean Victory, and it sails trips into Alaska. We just left Vancouver last night, late afternoon, been sailing all night, and we are going up the Inside Passage. We're going past Vancouver Island today, all the way up into Alaska, so we have a full sea day. This gives us a chance to explore the ship a little bit today, check out the outer decks, and see what we see. So we're way up here on the top deck this morning on deck 8. The top passenger deck, you can see there's another sort of utility deck up top. And they do have a dining venue up here open for breakfasts and lunch. Served buffet style. Good morning. Can I get a ham and cheese omelet, please? Thank you.
Sure. Enjoy your breakfast.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I do have some, I think an English muffin.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Here's James with my soda. James, you're my hero. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're on camera.
So would you like to have some tea?
I will. No, I'm good with orange juice and maybe some water, please. Thank you. So we're getting started with a little breakfast here in the Panorama restaurant up here on deck 8, and we're the only ones up early in the morning. It's going to be a fun day. First day on our way to Alaska. Just some beautiful calm sailing here. We're going through Discovery Passage in the Seymour Narrows here in British Columbia. And this is a viewing area on deck 8 at the front. It's just off of the observation lounge inside. So a lot of people will gather here during the day and relax and enjoy the scenery as we sail. This is the gym on Ocean Victory. Pretty good sized gym here. This is on deck 7. They have a water bottle filling station here. Cardio equipment, some rowing machines, ellipticals, treadmills. And we're gonna hop on the spin bikes this morning, do a program from Peloton app that we have. Have a resistance training setup, cables and everything. Some other mats and equipment. It's a pretty big space. You got a nice stretching area here, so not too bad for a little 200 passenger expedition ship. We're going to be enjoying this all week, getting in our workouts. from our balcony at our cabin. I'm gonna have a cabin tour in a separate video, but let's continue with our look around the ship today as we get settled in on day one. We're gonna have an expedition orientation in the expedition lecture room, so let's head up there. So we've come up one deck to deck 5 here, and this is where a lot of the activities on the ship happen. You can see there's the guest reception. We've got a bar here, a little bit of a living room. This is the piano bar as well at night, and the expedition lecture room just ahead. At the very back of deck 4, you see the storage area for all the Zodiacs. And then you proceed down these stairs and ends up at the mudroom. We pop down here on deck 3 to the mudroom. You can see this is the area where you gather to get ready to go out on your Zodiac rides and adventures. The ship has locker space assigned to each cabin. And they do allow you to sort of borrow boots if you want boots. They did say on this route for the Alaska trips, your regular good hiking boots and footwear is sufficient. You're not going to have any wet landings on this trip, so here's the mudroom. Oh, dolphin sighting right there, popping up in our wake as we make our way through the passage. Just one lonely dolphin putting on a little show for us. This is a little observation area right out poking into the bow off the front of deck 5. They've got these wing platforms out here. Really gives you a one-of-a-kind view off the front of the ship, and there's been some whale sightings and dolphin sightings so far today. Alright, game day, Sunday. Look at this character. She's all decked out. We thought it would be a good chance before it got much colder as we head north, and conditions are pretty nice today. Show you deck 7. They got some hot tubs on the back there. Here we go. Pretty good space. Sun's out. I love hot tubbing in Alaska. We'll see if we can get a bartender over here and maybe get a beer. Got some seating areas. There's chair swing, lounge. This swimming pool gets filled sometimes when conditions are right. There's your bar. Very nice, let's hop in. Got my beer. Cheers. It's tea time.
Oh yeah, whipped cream sounds good.
It is lunchtime on board, and this is the other venue for food. This is the main restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Where do you want to sit?
Oh, somewhere by the window?
Yes. Couple areas on deck 5 I want to highlight that flank the reception area here. You have a nice library, the Voyager library over here. This space has some nice seating, books, a TV monitor, and computer. You enjoy the views. I've seen people in here playing games, but this is a nice quiet space. And down here, as you head toward the main restaurant, you have the Ocean Boutique. And they are open certain hours during your sailing. And the boutique has gear for everybody, souvenirs, shirts, vests, sweatshirts, hats, and if you didn't see a bear in Alaska, you can get a teddy bear and say you've seen a bear. Just a beautiful day sailing. We had a foggy start to the morning, but it is cleared up and we are getting so close to Alaska. Been sailing for 2 days and tomorrow we will be in Alaska and start our activities off the ship. So that pretty much shows you everything that they have on board here. I found a couple of spots. That was deck 7, now we're down on deck 6 and deck 5 as well. We can sneak down there and also get some views off of the back of the ship. Nice little extra areas to get outside while you're on board and maybe try to spot some wildlife. But that's a good way to get familiarized with the ship over these past couple of days, and now we'll get off and start showing you what you can do on your expedition activities on Ocean Victory. Hey, good morning everyone. We are arriving to the town of Ketchikan here in Alaska. We're gonna get off the ship today. Let's go. Colleen and I got off the ship for a little hike around the cruise ship terminal here. This is Ward Cove, and it is just outside Ketchikan's main cruise port. And this is where Ocean Victory docks when it comes to visit Ketchikan. You pick up your shuttle and you can get into town and all the attractions there, but I'm going to show you a little video review of that new cruise port, Ward Cove, and I'm going to put that in a link right here. Now we're gonna head into Ketchikan. So we're sailing away from Ketchikan on our way to Misty Fjord tomorrow. Well, we'll have a true expedition day. This cruise program is a little bit of a hybrid. We have 4 port stops where you have real shore excursions. You go into towns. We have Ketchikan, Wrangell, Petersburg, and then Sitka at the very end where you can do proper shore excursions like you would on a traditional cruise. And then in between, we'll go to stops where we'll have activities from the boat, Zodiac tours and kayaking expeditions. And so we will be in Misty Fjord National Monument tomorrow, and it is an expedition day.
30 to 45, and then you're back around 10 or so. Science, hands-on science starts up on deck 8 in the observation lounge.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Eileen. I am part of Team Kayak, and I'm originally from Philadelphia.
Passengers are divided into 4 groups for their expedition activities on board, and you can see they have the wolf, bear, orca. We are the seal group. Now there are 4 activities going on today, and everybody will do them at separate times. So you see there's Zodiac going on, one science, on-hand science will be going on at the same time, a kayak will be going on, and we are going to go do our on-hand science, which is in the observation lounge up on deck 8. Let's go check that out. We're down in the mudroom ready to start our kayak adventures for the first time this week. I did show you that they will provide boots for you if you want those. They also do give you some rain gear, some frog togs as well, so you can use that during your week on board.
Behind the seat on the yellow boats or on the backrest as low as. You guys, do you have your gun?
All right, we're out in Punch Bowl Cove here in Misty Fjords. And again, we luck out with perfect conditions. C-Mac will be steering, and I will be goofing off up front, taking far too many photos and making her do all the work.
As always.
That's just how it goes.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Dewey rib.
Looks good, right?
want to see everybody up there.
One, two, three.
Our port stop today is in Wrangell, Alaska. And Colleen and I are off on a little independent excursion to start our day. We're gonna go on a hike on the Mount Dewey Trail. Later we'll head back down to the marina and get on a jet boat. Here we are at the start of the trail. I hiked this about 6 years ago when I was last in Wrangell, and I'm gonna put a link to that hike in the description box below. It'll show you this whole route. Here's the views we have today. You can see Ocean Victory out there at the marina. We're gonna have a quick little walk up and head back down and see what this jet boat is all about.
To go through that area to get to Petersburg. Or no.
How's our awesome bartender Chris doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Too early in the morning?
What's that? The travel loop?
In the loop travel. In the loop travel. Do you got a shout out for anyone back home?
Shout out to all the friends and relatives back at home in Philippines. Hope you're all doing good. I'm all right here, having fun on board.
Awesome.
Bear more than anything.
Hello?
Is he taking our picture?
No, it's a video. That's Brad! Getting ready to depart Port Malmesbury today. We had Expedition Day, and it was just another amazing day filled with activities out on the Zodiacs and kayaks and all sorts of animal sightings. We saw whales, lots of otters in this area, and the big sighting of the day was a mama bear and 3 cubs feeding at the end of a salmon creek once we went into a bay. So that was really cool. I'm going to show you some footage of that coming up next, but I wanted to tell you about some things we learned about on this cruise with Ocean Victory that you might want to know for your trip when you come with them. They do a bag of laundry per cabin, complimentary once per voyage. Anything after that you'll have to pay for by the piece if you decide to do some more laundry. This is an mostly inclusive trip. Shore excursions are available when you have port days, included in shore excursions, but there also are premium offerings that you can pay for, like when we did the jet boat tour up to LeConte Glacier from Wrangell. You also can, which is kind of a fun thing we learned, and we're going to do that, is have dinner with your expedition team. So if you find yourself bonding with a particular member of the team or a few members, you can ask them to join you for dinner at your table. You might get to learn more about their lives or deeper knowledge of some of the things that they are more passionate about out here when they're doing expedition trips in Alaska, what they know, what they love, why they do what they do. And also you might like to know that the ship does have a spa. They didn't have a therapist sailing with us during this cruise, but they do normally have spa offerings, so you can get massages, facials, and some treatments like that. If that's going to be a make or break thing for you, I know they might have trouble finding therapists to sail every voyage. Check and make sure they're going to have one on board for your sailing. So just thought I would tell you that. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, this look at how an expedition cruise on Ocean Victory goes with American Queen Voyages. Now we are going to show you what we got up to during the rest of this cruise. Alaska is amazing. We'll see you in the next one. Here we go.
Almost.
Hey guys, I want to tell you about this waiter we've had on board, Ocean Victory. His name is James. He's currently holding the video camera. He's been the best all week. When you guys come on board, look for James. Make him be your waiter.
Incredible.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Mr. Badana, everybody.
That's amazing. Thank you.
These are the stellar sea lions. These are all females. Hey, girls.
It's Colleen's birthday today. Yay. We are in Petersburg and we are on a little bit of a hike in town. Quiet, misty morning. And this was suggested by our expedition team leader Liz to come out on this hike if we want to stretch our legs a little bit. So we'll do this and then we'll head back into town and check out Petersburg later, but this is a nice way to start the morning. Reached Tracy Arm Fjord!
Think about whether you want plain hot chocolate with Bailey's, or hot chocolate with Dewar's.
Floating bar.
Just kind of turn and face Australia.
In some area on the planet, it takes hundreds of thousands of years. In the case of Antarctica, it takes more than 1 million years sometimes to happen. You can find ice from 4 days. What's the ship here? I guess I have mountain goats. Not far away. Studying because of the he has invented. I've always said
Good day, C-Mac?
Yeah, not bad, huh? Think of worse things.
Just an incredible excursion on our Zodiacs here in Tracy Arm. And it's so nice and scenic that we are going to have lunch on the lanai. Perfect conditions, and I hadn't shown you this space where you can eat just outside Panorama Restaurant. Enjoy the outside here on Ocean Victory.
So nice day. Need anything else besides this?
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.